It's the circle of life. It's the wheel of fortune.
Yeah, we've got one.
Hey guys, welcome to Frame Chasers. I'm just on the verge of unboxing this video. Super simple video today, not much to this. I'm just gonna unbox this bad boy. We're gonna go over it. So, Wifey Sauce. I know Bitwit didn't trademark that name, but it's a perfect name for wifeys. But Wifey Sauce is playing COD right now, so I can't grab her for the Win 3 3090 to compare, but I'll do that in another video. We'll do some benchmarks and we'll do some comparisons and stuff. But ooh, it says Strix on it. It says Strix. That means it has to be good, right? And I cannot pull this thing out to save my life. Oh, there we go. Holy crap. Ah, that console destroyer smell. That AMD fanboy destroying smell. I'll just move the camera down actually so you can see what the heck's going on here. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. I'm not gonna bother with the install cam here. It's super casual video, nothing much to it. Right off the bat. Holy balls. I actually don't know which one was heavier, to be honest. This one or the EVGA one. They're both fucking heavy as shit. What else we got in here? Straps, who cares? What is this thing? It's like a ruler? That's kind of cool, I guess. That's actually kind of sweet. Huh. It's like an ROG Strix ruler, like keychain. That actually is not. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. That's quite a different and unique thing. Is this just manuals and cases probably? Yep, don't care. Stickers, don't care, don't care. Anything else? Don't care. Okay, so that's the entire box. Well, I guess video over, right? There we go, much better. At least you can see what the heck's going on now. Let's see. Right out of the gate, I can already tell that they are using... Holy shit. This is the biggest card I have ever seen. By far. This is actually bigger. This is quite a bit bigger than the EVGA for the Win 3. Holy shit. I'm gonna use my new ruler here. Check this out. All MLCC caps. All the way around. And... oh, maybe not. I was gonna say that this backplate might be better with the MP5 Works backplate water cooler, but it doesn't. Maybe like there's divots in here, so it might not make good contact, but there's no holes in it either. So that might be worth the test too, actually. We might do EVGA backplate versus Strix backplate for the GDDR6X cooling with the MP5 Works. That's, I don't know, man. That's pretty much it. Not much to it. AAA pin. I'm not... okay, the entire reason I got this card over the EVGA was 2 HDMIs. The other vendors really gotta... get on board with these double HD, especially with that they're HDMI 2.1. Like, you need more than one, man. What if you want to run your TV on one and we want to run like a 4K 10-bit HDR panel on the other one? You know what I mean? Like, you need 2 HDMIs. That's literally what it is. But this is an absolutely stunning card. Stunning. It actually, it's quite stunning. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Gorgeous. I'm like doing bicep curls with this thing, how heavy it is. It is gorgeous. Yeah, 6900 XT killer right here. So back to reality here. The 6900 XT and console shredders that I got are the 3090 for the Win 3 and this one. They're the two most expensive models. They're the fastest ones that you can get. And the only differences between them on paper is this one has two HDMIs, which is why I wanted this one. Literally, that's the only reason why I wanted this one. This one also comes with a 480 watt power limit. For the Win 3 comes with 450. Now, what we're going to test, the only thing I'm going to be testing in this video, the 500 watt BIOS that EVGA released does not work on the For the Win 3 at all. It's that card, if you watched my previous content, that card's power delivery is all load balanced together to be in sync with the PCI Express slot, right? So even if you flash a higher power limit on the EVGA, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't go anywhere. You have to actually shunt the PCI Express shunt to get that power limit out of it, right? Apparently, that 500 watt BIOS works on every other AIB model triple 8-pin card. Now, with this card in hand, I'll be able to test that for myself. If it turns out that that 500 watt BIOS works on this card and doesn't work on the For the Win 3, EVGA fucked up bad, really bad. And I would suggest that anybody that has an EVGA card, get rid of it. Get a Gaming X Trio. Just do what you gotta do to you know, scalp it or whatever. But if they actually limited the power limits on the EVGA ones to that PCI Express shunt, oh, EVGA messed up, dude. I hope it's not the case. Let's hope. I'm gonna flash the 500 watt on this one. We're gonna go through GPU-Z and look at it. And let's just see if it works on this card. And if it does, EVGA done goofed. They done goofed. Clearly they don't want people flashing their Kingpin BIOS on their For the Win 3s anymore, right? They want you to spend the money. We're just going to be looking at board power draw. This is the one that matters. Let's see here. I wonder if this card has some sort of ICX sensor. Maybe with Armory Crate? Let's see. Run custom. Okay. Firestrike Ultra. Let's do this. I just noticed I'm wearing a green shirt right now. This is the spooky Halloween edition. Ooh. If it was all green, that would actually look pretty sweet. Maybe you know what? I'm gonna do a Halloween stream tomorrow on Twitch. And I'll wear like green and make myself invisible and shit, and then like maybe we'll do something fun tomorrow. I actually love Halloween, and it sucks that kids can't trick or treat and shit, and we can't give out candy this year. So maybe a Halloween stream is just what the doctor ordered. Give us a little bit of Halloween vibes up in here. Okay, it's loading up. Let's see what it does here. Board power draw, 455, 465. 465. Looks like it was the spike. Power limit, or perf cap power. What's the PCI Express draw here? See, look. Look at the PCI Express power draw versus the 3 8-pins. That's exactly why the EVGA. That's why the EVGA card doesn't work. And that's why this one does. Oh. Interesting. You know what this reminds me of? My shunt modded 3080, well, 470, it peaked to 470 there. My shunt modded 3080 with the 3080 For the Win 3 BIOS looks exactly the same as this. PCI Express slot power is only at 50, and the other ones are maxed out. So whatever Asus did here is the proper way to do it. That's EVGA. That's how it's supposed to be done, man. Grab all the power from the 8 pins. Don't grab any from the damn PCI Express slot. Okay, so we peaked at 470 there. 12.5. I wasn't even looking at my core clocks, but I think this is the highest score that I've gotten ever. Okay, 12.5 or 12.493 we'll say. Now, let us flash. Okay, we're back. You know what the interesting thing is? The BIOS seems to have disabled the middle display port, but it didn't disable the other HDMI, which is really interesting. That means the EVGA card should be able to work with two HDMI ports. Very strange. But if you see GPU Z, I'm just gonna get up Afterburner here. We're at the 500 watt BIOS now. So now let's see what the readings tell us here. Max, and max fan speed. Come on. Oh, is it gonna work? Yep, all three fans are going max. Okay, let's run Firestrike Ultra and see what happens with the sensors now. Oh yeah, look at all these phantom ICX sensors now. Let's go up here. So we're gonna be looking for total board power draw and PCI Express slot power, the two that actually really matter. If the PCI Express slot power stays at like 50 or whatever it was before, Firestrike Ultra. So if the PCI Express slot stays at 50 watts or whatever, and the other ones are all capping out at 150 watts, and the board power draw goes up, then we know that EVGA hard locked their cards with load balancing. Because right away I can tell the Strix card is not doing that. Or at the very least, the Strix card is properly load balanced. The ratio of power draw from the 8 pins is in a better relation than the EVGA card. Because the EVGA card will pull 120 watts from all the slots and then make up the difference in the PCI Express slot. This one's actually pulling 150 watts from each 8 pin, right? That's the big difference. And it's leaving the PCI Express slot to last. Oh, this doesn't work at all. Kind of. Well, it's showing, it's not showing power draw from the third 8 pin, so something is wrong there. But on the other hand, it is still showing the PCI Express slot power at 50 watts. We can take our calculator and calculate this actually. We can just add 150 watts onto the total number. Let's see here. GPU chip power draw 150, 340. What's 340 plus 150? 490. Yeah, it does work. Interesting. Let's see what the score churns out. But it looks like this works. Damn, the temperatures on the Strix are not that good. 71C? I might have to repaste this. Huh. Oh, she is getting hot. That's toasty as shit, man. The EVGA does cool better, I must say. The EVGA never got that hot. Oh yeah, 500 points up. Confirmed. Let me bring this down so you guys can see. Yeah, we're 500 points up. We're 500 points up from a 20 watt power difference. EVGA needs to respond to this. They need to clarify. Jacob, whoever sees this video, you need to clarify if your cards are hard locked because of hardware load balancing on your PCI Express slot, or if it's a firmware thing. But to me, it doesn't look like it's a firmware thing. because your BIOS on a Strix card is still only pulling 50 watts from the PCI Express slot, right? So it is a hardware load balancing. It's the way their board is designed. Yeah, they need to respond to this. Anyway, now that that's confirmed, let's go back downstairs. Well, I don't know, man. I was kind of hoping that wouldn't work, to be honest. I might just get rid of my EVGA card and get another Strix now, because I don't know, that's actually unacceptable to me. The EVGA this generation locked the cards down on a hardware level where you actually have to shunt the piece. I don't really care. You can just put one on top, you know what I mean, to get around that. But the fact that we have to do that is pretty unacceptable in my opinion. I mean, I don't really have much else to do in this video. I really wanted to test that theory myself. So it's not a BIOS thing. The BIOS actually does allow 500 watts. The problem is the load balance to that PCI Express shunt. That's the problem. So the EVGA one draws too much power from the PCI Express slot, limiting the draw from the 3 8-pins. The Strix doesn't do that. The Strix draws from the 8 pins first. Whatever is left goes to the slot. That's the way it should be. I would assume the Gaming X Trio and those ones are all like that too, right? So EVGA, I would really appreciate a response on this. At least are you guys going to exchange cards? Was this on purpose so we couldn't flash Kingpin BIOSes on it? You have your answer. It's not the actual BIOS, it's the hardware on your card. If it was the BIOS, then the Strix card would have shown 80 watts on the PCI Express, but it didn't. It showed 50 still. So it's something on the actual board itself doing this. And my XE3 EVGA was the exact same way. No increased power draw until I actually shunted that PCI Express shunt. Anyway, enough on that topic, I suppose, but that's what I wanted to test. That was what I was most excited for to test on this video. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Like I always say though, if you are a frame chaser and you're part of our community and you're looking for the absolute best, it's kind of odd that the absolute best is always going to be the cheapest model. If that makes sense. Like, you want to buy the Gaming X Trio because that's the cheapest triple 8-pin that you can find, and it doesn't have any security locking down on it. Like, if you buy For the Win 3, super expensive model, EVGA is going to want to lock you away into buying the higher up models, right? So you're actually always better off buying the shittiest model that you can find and hard modding it yourself. Always. That's for the last like 3 generations I've been doing that, and it's always been super successful for me. So this generation, I couldn't get a Gaming X Trio, so I got whatever other 3 8-pins that I could, would just happen to be the best ones. And lo and behold, the one time I actually did that, I actually got screwed over on the EVGA one, right? So, screwed over. It still draws 450. But screwed over to the point where hard modding it is kind of sketchy because it pulls so much power from the PCI Express slot, right? If I shunt modded the PCI Express slot on the Strix, it would only pull an extra 30 watts more. If I do that on the EVGA one, it pulls like 60 watts more. We're getting into some sketchy ass territory, right? So EVGA really screwed the ball on this one. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to be doing some more Strix content going forward. I'm going to do some more benchmarks. We'll do some comparisons. Anyway, guys, what do you think of my new console killer? 6900 XT Destroyer, if you will. Leave a comment down below of all the reasons why you think I'm wrong. Or all the reasons why you think this 6900 XT is going to be faster. I just love hearing all of your reasons why you think an inferior product is going to be faster. I can't just get enough of that shit. Please comment down below, guys. I would love to read those. Anyway, guys, I'll have the card hooked up in my system for tomorrow's stream, Saturday morning. Come on in, ask any questions, do all that stuff, and we'll do some tests on it, see what it can do. And thanks for coming by. Hope you learned something. I hope somebody posts this in the EVGA forum because they need to know about this. It's unacceptable to me. But yeah, if you like the content, hit that subscribe button. I know this video was really specific in its attempt to, it wasn't really even an unboxing, but there's always value in every video nonetheless. But anyway, hit that subscribe button, do all that YouTube SEO stuff. Comment down below on why you're an AMD fanboy, why you think the consoles are a better value, why all these other reasons why it's not the fastest, you know what I mean? And I will see you guys tomorrow on Twitch and next week on the next one. Talk to you later.